In the last year or so, there's been an epidemic, a pandemic, some would say. And no, I'm not talking about the pandemic in 2020. We all went through that. There's no reason to talk about it anymore. I'm talking about the rise of robots. Now, I'm not talking about ChatGPT, although that does leave for other questions. I'm talking about human robots, better known as NPCs. Now, at my school, I see a lot of them. So many, in fact, that I decided to make a video because, please, if this video changes one NPC's life into being a normal person, that would be good enough for me.
The goat!
Now, one of the most common thing with NPCs is that they have these weird things. Now, inherently liking weird things isn't a bad thing. Like, everyone has their weird likes. That's fine. For me, I still play with my 3DS. And yeah, it's been like 20 years since the DS came out. So what? It doesn't matter to me. But these people, their favorite thing is to be a Discord mod, right? Every single time I see them, they're on their phone modding a Discord server while at school. Why, dude? Why are you modding a Discord server at school? That is just another level of pathetic. You should be hanging out with your friends, talking to girls, you know, keeping your grades up, but no, you are modding a Discord server. Discord! It is not that deep, it is Discord! Another thing, their favorite video game, I swear with all these NPCs, is Valorant. Personally, I don't play computer games. Honestly, I haven't been playing video games in a little bit. But Valorant is one of those games that I could just look at the community and immediately think, oh, this is cringe. Why are you playing this game? If you look at Valorant videos, there is not a single one that I could watch for more than 2 seconds without my eyes melting. I swear, Valorant content is so trash. The game could be good, but the content that I see on Valorant says otherwise. I don't know. You could tell me your opinion about the game. And if I agree with the opinion, I might give it a heart. But if I don't, I'll pretend like it didn't exist. These people also tend to use TikTok and Instagram Reels constantly. I feel like using short form content in itself is already bad enough. We should not be using short form content. It's so bad for our dopamine. And there's a bunch of other studies about it, but I didn't do much research on this video, so I'm not going to be telling you guys that. But they use this app like Instagram Reels and TikTok as their like way of like cracking jokes. I swear I was talking to my friends and some random kid walked up to me and showed me his phone and started laughing. You're not funny, you just found something funny. That doesn't make you some comedian. You are the middleman in these jokes, quote unquote jokes. And out of those two short form content, I left out one of them. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts in itself is already bot content. If you use YouTube Shorts, you're already a robot. Now, if you look at my YouTube Shorts, the ones I post, the comments under my most recent YouTube short about Discord, there are some people talking about how I don't know enough about Discord. You are outing yourself for being a bot. I'm sorry I don't, read the gospels of Discord, understanding every single nook and cranny. I just use Discord to talk to my friends. Like, I feel like that's all Discord should be. If you actually watched the entire video, you probably know that, but, you didn't. You just watched a YouTube short. This one, the one I'm about to talk about, is very, what's the word? It's very specific because at your school or where you live or anything, this one probably isn't for you guys. But where I go, I see this one for a couple of these robots at my school. They have a tendency to walk around with their hands in their jacket pockets. Now, this in itself, you're probably thinking, Jerry, why do you care so much about these robots? They're not bothering you in the slightest. And to that I say, shut up. You're right, but at the same time, I don't want you to be right. Does that make sense? I hope it does because, hope so. But they walk around with their hands in their jacket pockets constantly. Like they're sitting down, their hands are like probably on their lap. They're doing nothing. They're just staring at the ceiling. And then the second they get up, immediately hands in their pocket. They aren't like, there isn't a single time where their hands aren't either A, in position 1 or B, in position 2. Position 1 is on their lap, position 2 is in their pockets. And they walk around, like it just looks weird. Please, if you're insecure and you don't want to show off that you're insecure, the last thing you should be doing is walking around with your hands inside your pocket. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not about insecurity, but every single time I see them with their hands in their pocket, it just looks like they're insecure. Now this one's kind of weird. Only listening to popular music. Now, personally, my favorite artist is Kendrick Lamar. The GOAT! The GOAT! But does that make me an NPC for listening to Kendrick? Sure, Kendrick's a good artist, but he has a couple songs like All the Stars and Humble with over a billion like listens. So does that make me a robot? Not necessarily. The thing is, I listen to Kendrick, but I listen to all of his music. Section 80, hold on, let me think. Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I've listened to all of his albums. I've even listened to his mixtape. So I've listened to a good amount of his music. That doesn't make me a robot. What makes you a robot is if you listen to music that only is popular in the moment. A perfect example of this is Kill Bill. When that song first came out, all the robots were listening to that song like they've been listening to the artist since they came out. No, you weren't. You just listened to the song because you thought it was good and you wanted to feel popular. Listen to music that actually piques your interest instead of, just following a crowd. One thing I see, because, I'm on Twitter. Yeah, obviously, worst sin I could have made. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Is bragging about the social media you use. There's like a rule in the internet about social media. Twitter's obviously the worst. Instagram Reels is the worst thing you could ever watch for your own sanity. TikTok is pure brain rot. YouTube Shorts is pure brain rot. iFunny is meant for 50-year-old boomers. Actually, how old are boomers? They're definitely not 50, probably like 65 or something. I can't think of any other social medias. Oh, Reddit. People who are on Reddit brag about the social media they use. Like, yeah, bro, I have over 50 million karma. You shouldn't be bragging about your Reddit karma. If you brag about your Reddit karma, you're just outing yourself. So when someone says, yeah, I have over 30 million Reddit karma, what you're really saying is, yeah, I'm a huge loser. Please don't brag about Reddit karma. You're probably not like an awful person. Just don't brag about Reddit karma. Once at school, I saw this one NPC, and I swear on everything, you guys, I swear he was walking down the hall like a normal person, obviously hands in his pocket because, he has to follow like the code of conduct of being a robot. And then he emoted. He actually like emoted. It was the weirdest thing ever. I thought I was like in a Discovery Channel. He was just walking down the hall. He stopped. He started doing a dance. He stopped the dance and then kept walking. Nobody was there. I swear on it, nobody was there. Like, I'm actually like replaying the memory in my head and it scares me. He just walked, emoted, stopped walking, and then kept walking. Who does that? Who actually does that? Like, if you're a robot, please get some help. Get some therapy. Go outside. Because most of the robots, it's because they use social media excessively. If you're on Twitter or any social media for more than an hour a day, and even an hour is kind of pushing it, definitely take a step back, then another step back, then another step back. Now look around. Are you outside? Yeah? All right, good. If you're not outside, take another step back until you are outside because you seriously need to get some sun. Social media isn't good for you. You are becoming a robot. Please, for the love of God, go outside. If you guys like the video, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by August. And if I could hit that number, that'd make me very happy. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.